Good afternoon, Aries. I hope you're doing well today. Here in the UK, we've just been given another 3 weeks of lockdown, so the saga goes on, doesn't it? But it is what it is, and I guess at the end of the day, it's given us time to sort of reflect on where we are and what we're doing and how our lives are working out and what sort of improvements we can make in to get things a lot better for ourselves. And a lot of the time when we are working, we're just coming home from work absolutely knackered, slumping on the couch, watching telly, going to bed, getting up, going again. And we have so much potential in our lives really to make things a heck of a lot better. And we don't always take those potentials, we don't always push forward perhaps as much as we should do. And we sort of stay stuck to some extent. So it is giving us time to maybe have a bit of a rethink. Anyway, I've drawn 3 cards for you. Take what resonates and I wish you well. Okay, the first card you've got is Wind, and this is from a Earth Magic Oracle deck, and it's not about like having bad fluctuance. It really is about like lethargy, when we just get like so as we can't be bothered and we just sort of in a bit of a slump and a bit of a giving up sort of phase. And it really is about sort of like moving and getting ourselves going a little bit. That massively helps to shift our energy. And I think whether that is dancing, whether that is putting a few exercise videos on, whether that is going for a walk, doing some sort of physical activity, getting the bike out the shed, going for a bit of a back ride. It's all about like we need to move and to get going and to do something. Sort of getting stuck into some, like I say, depression, or it can make us feel very sad, when we don't do anything. So whatever this activation is, then we do need to do something, whether this is like new hobbies. This is also giving us time for new hobbies, really. There is loads of stuff on the internet to learn new languages, to buy a musical instrument, to learn something, to give us some sort of motivation, if you will, that then you get up in the morning and you feel a bit excited that you're doing something, or you're learning something, or you're making something. Something is moving, shifting. And I would say that is really your priority this fortnight, really, to sort of get something moving, get something shifting, get something, a bit of a change of scenery, I would say as well. Maybe that's where you need to be going, Aries. All right. The next card you've got, and another sign got this as well, and I get this a heck of a lot when I'm doing my readings, is Ghostlands. And this is from the Enchanted Map. And it very much talks about like sometimes we can so live in the past, and we can replay things forevermore, blaming ourselves that we've done this wrong, or we've messed it up, or we shouldn't have done that, or we've had opportunities that maybe we've stuffed up a little bit and messed up. But we can't live in the past. We can't be blaming other people or blaming ourselves. Then to some extent that just serves absolutely no purpose, and it certainly doesn't help you. Certainly is just like banging your head against a brick wall. It's not serving any purpose and not helping you, and it just again makes you feel fed up and depressed and all the rest of it, where you really don't need to be. So I would say let the past go. And this is also a card of like not worrying too much about the future. We can all worry as well that, oh, time's ticking on and I'm not married, or I haven't got children, or I haven't got a very good job, or what's going to happen when I get older, or that sort of thing. I'm not going to have any money. And we can just worry too much about the future, where again that's not always relevant. You don't know how far you are off a lottery win. You don't know how far you are off meeting the lottery winner. You don't know where you are with what inheritances are coming in. We can have a hell of a lot of blessings lined up, which aren't that far off. And I think the worrying and the stressing and all the rest of it through law of attraction is really, really not helping you. So I think try and let that go a little bit. Try to not worry. All we really have is today. And I think today, if you're not too bad, if you have a bit of food in the house, if the sun's shining, then seriously count your blessings and go for a walk, because you really are not that bad at all. Don't worry again too much about the future. It's all good and it sorts itself out. Okay. The last card you've got, Aries, is Magician and the Mirror. And it is saying, like, this is from the Energy Oracle deck, and this is saying you are the magician. You may not realize that. A lot of times we don't, but we are the magician. We have the ability to make our lives so much better. We have the ability to do a lot. And the only time or ever things go wrong is really because we talk ourselves out of it. And we so don't need to do that. We've so maybe got to believe in ourselves a little bit and push forward and get to where we need to be. And whether this is just a case of sitting down and getting a book and writing down, what do I want in life? What do I want to be? Where do I want to go? And again, sort of not worrying too much with that ghostland card and letting the universe sort it, help you, give you signs, give you direction, help you to sort of make the right moves when the right time is there as well. It can also be about timing, that often we get mad because things haven't happened quick enough or got there quick enough. And again, it's not in our timing as such. It's very much like spiritual timing, I suppose. And again, the right time brings the right results. So, what I want to say, Aries, it's really not all that damn bad at all, this. I would say, again, don't blame yourself over the past. Don't go too far into the future. Realize with this magician that you can do anything you want and you can get yourself to where you need to be. And again, for the next few days, I would just concentrate on this activation card of let's just go for a walk. Let's just get some hobbies done. Let's just do something that is going to help you and make you feel a bit more inspired. And I would say that is really your priority. This fortnight, this would help you a little bit, I think, to feel a little bit more invigorated. And for myself, when I've been feeling a bit down or a bit fed up, I think sometimes it massively helps to just change your bedroom round. That you're sort of waking up in a different place. Everything's a bit different. Everything's a bit changed. It's just, instead of a bit like same old, same old. I hope that makes any sense to you. And I found that a big help, that, everything's a bit sort of refreshed, if you will, or a bit of a reset. So do what you can with that, Aries. And again, we are all just where we are, aren't we, for the time being? So try not to worry too much. Everything just sorts itself out. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this a like. This massively helps me as well, so I don't feel like I'm just sitting here doing more and more videos without anything ever coming back. But again, that is what it is for me, isn't it? So I've just got to chill as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Look after your health. That's the most important thing. Be well, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, Aries.